Carl Jung's life lessons you should to learn. Your vision will become clear only when you look into your own heart. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Your perception will become clear only when you can look into your soul. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. Loneliness does not come from having no people around, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself. The dream is the small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego, the second half is going inward and letting go of it. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. The word happiness would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. What you resist persists. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. The dream is the personalized myth, myth the depersonalized dream. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence. Understood, it becomes a living experience. Mistakes are, after all, the foundations of truth. What we do not make conscious emerges later as fate. The greater the contrast, the greater the potential. Great energy only comes from a correspondingly great tension of opposites. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, in order to avoid facing their own soul. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Show me a sane man, and I will cure him for you. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally, it is the tortured who turn into torturers. Neurosis is always a substitute for legitimate suffering. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol or morphine or idealism. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. What you resist, you become. What you accept, transforms you. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. As a child, I felt myself to be alone, and I am still, because I know things and must hint at things which others apparently know nothing of, and for the most part do not want to know. The greatest and most important problems of life are fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. In all chaos, there is a cosmos, in all disorder, a secret order. Loneliness does not come from having no people about one, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself, or from holding certain views which others find inadmissible. Man's task is to become conscious of the contents that press upward from the unconscious. The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. The unconscious mind of man sees correctly even when conscious reason is blind and impotent. Thanks for watching video. Like, share and subscribe to watch for more.